Say check 2 1 2.
Check 2 1 2.
Oh, there we go. So hi guys, it's your girl G9. I am here with
Leah writes.
Leah, right? Let's give her a clap, 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 clap. Hey. So you are the first episode.
Oh, nice.
2024.
That's how we starting the Mamba year. That's just how we doing it.
I mean, you know what? I love that somebody had told me that on another interview recently, and I was like, damn, it is the Mamba year 2024.
2024.
Shout out to Kobe Bryant. May he rest in peace.
Shout out to Kobe Bryant.
Oh, we got Nip in the back. May he rest in peace.
Do.
You know what? I wanted to talk to you and get to know you before we start. Is that okay?
Of course.
You know, because I feel like when you was saying you were open,
yeah,
I can get to know you. It's some little touchy, but some is a little,
No, definitely.
I mean, I want to ask you first, and I don't need to go straight in, but straight in.
Right.
What is your biggest fear?
My biggest fear?
Her baby like, ooh.
I have no biggest fear.
No biggest fear?
No. I feel like I don't walk around fearing anything. No. Yeah, no.
Your son said something different over there.
Maybe he's thinking like spiders. You know what?
I mean, I'm afraid of heights too, and birds.
Yeah, no. It's like what it is like water parks, walking up the steps, getting up there. I'm not into that. Like I can't do water slides. Walking up just flights of steps. I'm scared of heights. Definitely. He's right. He's absolutely right.
I'm afraid of heights too. So.
I'm definitely afraid of heights.
Okay. Guilty pleasure.
Sweets.
Yeah.
Sweets. Oh my goodness.
That's why my stomach won't go down. So I feel you.
Sweets.
Who is someone you could talk to right now without telling them too much, but telling them enough?
My son.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that. What made you say, like, how do you feel about that?
He's been like, and he doesn't even realize it because he's only 7, but that's my best friend. You know, we spend most of our days together, and sometimes it's cool to talk to a 7-year-old. Like sometimes it's cool,
open mind,
very much so. Like yet. You feel me, and just kind of have like a raw, just outtake on everything. So I think that's always
that. Cool, if you look at it like that, that is really what it is. I like the most raw, like people that just are carefree, because I'm not as carefree.
Right.
I'm careful.
Okay.
So I want to be carefree one day. I want to be like, oh, I'm getting on the plane and I'm going here. And I don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't. I'm so scary.
Yeah.
I want to let go of that. Okay.
Breathe a little.
Breathe a little.
Talk to a 7-year-old. not like that. But y'all get what I'm saying.
Talk to a 7-year-old.
I'm a mama. So yeah.
Okay. Question. You are from the district.
I am.
What about the district, Crenshaw district, if y'all don't know?
Yes, sir.
For those people out there that's in Tacoma that be listening to me, I don't know how y'all found me, but I love y'all too. But what about Crenshaw district can you say is the biggest misconception?
I would say when people say like it's dangerous. Oh. I think that, I mean, and I know it is a very, popular area where a lot goes down. Mm-hmm. However, I think like growing up in it, like, I didn't think it was dangerous. Mm-hmm. Like, I still don't feel like it's totally dangerous. Like, I'm cool with going over there, walking around, just being myself, eating whatever I want to do, going to the bank. Like, I don't consider it like, oh, I got to watch my every move.
Do you feel like it's because you're a female, or do you feel like it's because
maybe just because I grew up in that section?
Yeah, and they know you.
Yeah, and they know me, and it's like it's not all what people think. Like outside of like even LA County, like people just like, oh, when you say Crenshaw sauce, and like, oh my God, you still there?
I swear to God,
they're like really.
When you say you from the real LA, they be like, what LA? What part? I'll be like Inglewood. They be like, did you ever see somebody get shot? I'm like,
right. They're infatuated with that.
Okay, kind of. Because you know what it irritates me about is like people not from LA, and they talk about LA, and they went to Santa Monica.
Right? Because that's not LA.
And then they went to Venice Beach. And
that's not LA.
They was like, oh, Irvine, oh, Burbank. Those are not LA areas that we consider as LA natives.
Yes,
okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Get it correct.
But it's correct. Yeah. But you know what I feel though? Every area, everywhere
is like, is like that. And I think everybody just thinks LA is is what's on the movies. Like, Boys in the Hood. I get that all the time. They're like, they think it's that. I'm like, it's not that, y'all.
And it's so crazy because some of it is that, and we love that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We do.
Like when they represent for Crenshaw little areas and say little stuff, like we know it because we lived in it. Or I'm not from the district, I'm from Inglewood.
Nice. Okay.
But I know everybody from over there.
Yeah.
We all kind of grew up.
Same
Everybody
like
went to
over
Audubon,
here. Like I went to
Westchester.
Audubon, so a lot of my childhood friends probably went to like Dorsey, Inglewood,
Westchester,
stuff like that.
Fairfax. It's a whole little movement in LA. You just got to find out when you come.
You feel me?
Get with those right people like Leah.
You feel me?
Okay, you know what? I want to get straight into our conversation because
was that the get to know me?
That was the get to know me.
Nice. I love
that.
Was,
you like that get
little
to know
icebreaker.
me?
That was
that
nice.
little icebreaker, little something.
Little.
They know. I want to ask you something because I said I gave her some questions and I was like, I want you to go over those. You don't have to answer. And she was like, I'm open.
Yeah, and I normally don't even like seeing the questions, but I was like, you know what? This time around, I actually
give you a little pep in your step.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to have,
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I talked to her a little bit on a carpet where I met you.
Yes.
That was last year. And were we the
Diamond Collective Media Day?
Yes, and you were a part of that.
Day one. Yeah.
How did you feel about being a part of that?
That was amazing.
Because it was like 40 women. I
think it's 80. I think it's 80. That was beautiful. I think that was so dope what Day One was doing or did. He just, put together a group of women just from all over the place. Mostly from Cali though, I believe. Yeah. And it was dope. I loved it. That was my first time ever being at anything titled a media day. Like I really just to get like the feel of what it's actually gonna feel like when I'm on red carpet and stuff. Like that was my first time.
Oh, that was dope. Yeah. Then that was a good experience for you.
Yeah, I enjoyed
because I think that those type of experiences where it's more intimate gives you a confidence peak.
Definitely. Because and it creates this too. Not to cut you off, but look at where we're at now.
Exactly. Like I always tell people about building relationships and how important they are. And you were one of the people I was like, oh, I like her energy, I liked her conversation, I posted her video. I just liked you all around because I felt like you had your own lane and you were okay with it. You know how people are not sure of themselves?
Right.
You gave me the aura that you're sure of yourself. How do you feel about being sure of yourself? Or are you really sure of yourself?
I am now. It was a journey though. I did not get here like in a day. I mean, it took me time. I went through because I started music as a kid. So I had to go through like that, kid to teenager, the young adult, then into now I'm a adult, so I had to go through every phase in order to find myself and with my sound too, because at one point I was rapping too. People don't know that about me, but I can rap as well. Not that I was promoting myself as a rapper, but I have brought my little rap skills out the bag. You feel me?
Period.
And I
multi-talented.
Yeah, I think going through just trying to figure out which sound works for me. Remixing so many different people's music. You know, writing.
Dope.
Yeah.
You write your own music.
Y'all know the name. Come on now.
Oh, Leah Wrights.
Leah Wrights.
Wait, that's not your last name?
That is not my last name.
Okay, so now I need to really get to know her because I didn't know her then. Now I need to know her. Leah Wrights not your real name.
Leah Wrights is the stage name, y'all.
I love that.
It's me. Yeah. People do not know this, but my real name is Aaliyah.
Oh, I love that. We love Aaliyah.
We love Aaliyah. I just could not come out and call myself Aaliyah. So just out of respect for her, I created my Instagram name.
Leah Wrights, I love that.
A rapper from Inglewood, his name is Gino Hayes. I'll never forget this. He was like, you should go by your Instagram name. And he probably, I don't even know if he remembers, but he's the one who helped me come to the conclusion that I'm going to go by Leah Wrights.
How did you start writing?
So my mom's a DJ.
Okay.
My mom's a disc jockey.
I love DJ, female DJ.
You feel me? Shout out DJ AG.
Hey, check you out, girl.
So, mom's is a DJ, so I've been around music from day one.
Love that.
I was 9 years old, at our crib where I grew up in on Slauson and Crenshaw, well, on Victoria. And I was playing with the water in the tub. I'll never forget this. Playing with the water in the tub. And I remember,
you know your moment, girl.
Remember my first song too. I said, walk into class, even to school, off to the mall, or chilling with you.
Oh, girl, you got the Leah vibes right there.
Right,
okay?
And that was at 9, y'all. I'm playing with the water, made that melody up, called my mom in there, and I sang it for her. She was like, where'd you get that from? I said, I just made it up. Literally. And she asked me right then and there, she was like, is this what you want to do? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, it's not going to be easy. And I was like, I'm ready.
I love that.
And ever since then, I've been...
That was a moment, that was full circle moment. You know how people say the moment when they found out something, that was your moment.
That was my moment. I might have to sell that song to a young girl out there. You feel me?
Give it to
your girl.
Give it to them. Like, I need to create the beat. Like, do you ever freestyle?
I do. No, of course.
Not just with rapping, but even singing. Like, do you
singing?
ever?
Yeah, freestyle. I'm not a rapper, y'all. I don't. Yeah, no. But I probably could freestyle rap. But yes, I do. That's how I practice. You know, sometimes I go in the booth. They know, like, I just start, going crazy. That's what I think. That's what builds up that confidence.
Yeah.
When you're stepping on the stage or you're stepping in a booth or you about to sing to somebody for the first time, like that just builds that that.
Yes.
You gotta know how to everything. Stage presence is everything.
Because if you look like you scared, then people gonna think you scared, and then that make you self-conscious.
Right. So you gotta, you want to stay solid, sit up. You feel me?
Yeah, you made me just sit up right now. Let me see. Let me see. Okay. Biggest mistake you ever had that you felt like you learned from it though in this industry of music?
Biggest mistake.
It could either be trusting someone. It could be either just doing something that you felt in your industry like that wasn't the right move.
I think getting romantically involved with people.
Now, see, I was going to get on that, but you got on it early now. Okay. I was going to ask you, how do you separate that? Did you ever have to separate that?
Yes, you do have to separate.
A little bit about that.
You definitely have to separate. But I think getting romantically involved with people who do the same thing that you do, or y'all gonna be in the same rooms, it can kind of get a bit tricky because not everybody is built how I'm built, to where I could mess with you like the day before, and next day nobody's ever gonna know.
What is your sign?
I'm a Gemini.
Yep. Sounds like my man.
So look, but not like that. But I'm just like, everybody's not built to be able to have our lovey-dovey situation, but then keep it business in front of other people and not bring that lovey-dovey into this situation right now, because we're not ready for that.
Did you build up that shell? Because you're a woman.
Yeah.
Did you have to build that shell like that, or did you always have that distinction?
No, I feel like I had to build that shell, but I've always been about business when I went into a studio. See, that's a difference. Yeah. Like, I feel like some women, like, I don't know, they go in there ready to party. Like, I'm not that artist. I mean, I want to have fun. Yeah, I smoke. Like, I'm down. I do not drink like that. So most likely I probably won't even drink. But, I smoke and do my thing. You could do your thing. But I like to get shit done. And I like to
time is not wasted with her.
Yeah, I like to record, get the shit in. And then if we have time, I could stay, socialize. But, I like to get shit done. And I think that's what I've always walked into situations like. So men, I feel like I'm attractive. So not like that, but,
you cute when you cute.
Yeah, I'm like, guys are going to like me. And plus, not only that, I know I just walk around with great energy. So I know it attracts just so many type of people. Like, it's ridiculous, but it's awesome. But sometimes you just gotta stand your ground, and if you don't want to deal with it, you don't have to.
Yeah.
But if you do want to involve it, it's stipulations, bruh.
Because it's like you're a woman in this industry, and it's different.
Yes.
Is it different, or is it? Because I know it's different from me doing the media side.
Oh, it's so different.
So I can imagine music. Like, you know how so many. let's talk about this. So many people are coming out saying their truth. This is the year of truth. We've seen Cat Williams. We've seen all these people. I mean, a list of how many days it's been? Only like 12, 13?
Shout out to everybody just keeping it 100.
Keeping it 100. It's like, do you feel like I feel like sometimes you got to keep it real with yourself too. Yeah. And take accountability.
Oh, I was going to mention that A word, that accountability.
Like, you know, I feel like it took me a long time to get here to say, oh, take accountability. Because I really didn't know what it meant until I had to.
Right.
So do you feel like this is the year of no regrets, and not even just how speak your truth, but just no regrets and just doing that shit? Because it's 2024.
No, definitely. I think I've always lived my years like that. Like, we're gonna push hard. We're gonna no regret, carefree, just go for it, live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And just to circle back to you when you were asking about, were you asking how do I balance the love and the music? I would love to have a guy that understands what I do and does what I do. Like, that's the goal.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just not good for business. You know what I'm saying? Or good for where you're trying to get in life. And so I had to take a step back from a situation I was involved in, because I did realize, like, I'm going to take accountability for my life, and I'm not going to waste my time anymore. And then I'm going to be selfish with my time and energy and focus it on my kid and myself.
Love that.
And look at the levels that we go. Look at where I'm at doing a podcast with G-Vibes. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
We're leveling up.
We're leveling up in 2024. It's all no regrets, baby. I want to ask you, outside of music, what is your true passion?
Music.
Only music?
Only music. You know what? I love kids too, so I one day want to open up a youth center. Excuse me. Open up a youth center.
Uh-huh. Being that we came from, how they say, we come from the struggle, but I think we kind of lived our lives out here. I wouldn't want it no different from where we live, but why a youth center?
A youth center because we don't have that many opportunities for our youth out here. Like, I had to relocate to get more opportunities for my kid. You know what I'm saying? Outside of LA County. And the opportunities that we get outside of it, then the opportunities that we get outside of LA County, like, I want to give that to our kids out here.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many programs out there, so many educational, not just sports, you know what I'm saying? I want to show our little babies that you can do more than just basketball and music. Yes. You could be a scientist, you could be a politician, you can be a doctor, you can do an electrician, an engineer. You could do so much stuff other than just sports, and how they just kind of box our babies into this.
I love that about that. I was going to ask you, being a mother in the industry, or just being a motherhood, how do you feel about being a mother?
I love it. Because
you say your son your best friend, so
that's my dog.
To me, I get a sense of you guys are open with each other. Yes. You appreciate the conversation.
Definitely.
And I feel like talking to him, he look like he be understanding stuff.
He does. He's very mature for his age. Even like, I know before this, y'all see me kind of talk to him and discipline him. Like, I'm real, like, just straightforward with him, and I love that he's accepting of it and respectful of it. Although sometimes we do have to get a little bit stern. It's okay, parents. Gentle parenting is nice, but sometimes you got to put your foot down.
Go in the lane.
Okay, and it's okay. Mm-hmm. But, I love it. I'm enjoying every bit of it. I'm learning a lot about myself. Mm-hmm. I've been learning patience, because that's what it takes when you're dealing with someone who's only been here for 7 years.
Yeah. And getting into motherhood and things like that, family, friends and stuff, I know that you had a passing from your brother. Mm-hmm. And how have you been able to cope with that? And do you use your music to help you with that as well?
Yeah, so we'll touch on the first question. How have I been able to cope with it? I'm still coping, y'all. I mean, it's nonstop coping.
When did he pass?
He passed December of 2022.
Recent.
Yeah, so it's fresh. It's been a year. The year, I don't even want to call it anniversary, but whatever they refer to it as, his transition. I like to call it that. That was December.
Was it something that occurred, or was it, without telling detail, was it something that occurred, or like, was it a sickening or anything?
No sickening.
Okay.
He was.
But you knew, y'all didn't know this is random.
They're very random, yes, very random,
okay.
yes. And it's been so tough for me, y'all. We grew up in the same household, you know. And that was that. You know, before my son came, that was my best friend. You know, so it's been very difficult. But the music has been everything. My team has been so supportive of, you know, just understanding. Although I am I keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? Yes. So I make it look great. You know, I just, even when like we recorded the song that we dedicated, you know, that I dedicated to my brother, you know, it was tough to be in there, but they probably didn't understand, like, dang, she ain't broke down on the mic, no nothing. But literally I had to take breaks and walk behind the, you know, in the back of the booth, go do my little crying and come back like, all right, let's get it, y'all. You know, so they'll never know. But the music has been such a help with me getting through that. My brother was a big supporter in my music too. Our last conversation was literally the morning before he passed. And he told me it was my last drop at that time was Pineapple Sweet. And so he had hit me. He was like, yeah, that Pineapple song, man, I'm loving it. And I was like, thank you. And he was actually celebrating his graduation. He was graduating from college. Yep. So I was letting him know how proud I was of him. And
you feel like that was
that has been pushing me. Like that last conversation of me and my brother telling each other how much we were proud of each other and how much we love each other. And that's been keeping me going. People keep asking me, like, I don't know how you doing it, or, you know, you are amazing at what you're doing. I'm just thinking of that conversation the whole time. Just, you know, my brother was proud of me.
It helps you. Mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like that is something that you can use for life.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my brother has been like the motivator for a lot. I recently got back into school. So he was the reason for that, because me watching him go through what he went through and still being able to go back to college and then graduate, and you was going to be the only one with a job the next day. He was going to school for linesman. So he was going to be a linesman.
Oh, that's dope.
He was the only person to receive a scholarship from Southern California Edison. So he had, like, you know, big things happening, and that just knowing, you know, what he's overcome, and I can do it too. And so, girl, I went back to school, got a 4.0 my first semester. I'm over here like,
we over here in school,
I'm doing the dang thing. You know?
How do you balance all that? School,
girl,
job, the kid.
I got goals. I got goals.
That's all you got to think of.
I got goals.
Are you the type of person that have to accomplish them? You got to see stuff at the end, because that's how I am.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
It's like, if you don't finish it, like, what could have happened? Like this music, what could happen if you just gave it up after your brother passed? You could have gave that up and you decided to keep going. And I feel like that's a good thing for you.
Yeah, no,
because
definitely.
It gives you the motivation that you need. Even when you say you don't need motivation,
you need motivation.
You do.
Yes, you do.
Like, you need support. People always say, I don't need my friend. You need support too. It keeps you to go, even if it's a random person like me that's talking to you, or
definitely,
you know, because your family gonna always, not always, it's not always, but your family is your backbone.
Definitely,
you think. Well, I know my family, my
friends
backbone.
Turn into family and become
friends
backbones.
Turn into your backbone. But when that outsider that don't know you, tell you that you're great. Tell you that you helping them. Yeah. In a sense, I know they told you that before.
Yeah, no, I've definitely heard that. That is like the most heartwarming feeling ever. To know that I've touched somebody through my music, or, you know, I don't know, maybe they've seen me talking on an interview or something, like, that's everything. Yes. I love that. This is what I do music because I have a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? I don't do this to make no bag like that, but of course, eventually we want to get to where we can make a bag.
I mean, we have to.
We want to do what we love to do and make money at it. Okay. However, I'm just saying, like, this is my passion so much that most of my features I've done have been for free. I've not charged nobody to do a feature.
You know what?
Like, I just have a passion for it. Yeah, I have a passion for it.
You know,
we're charging now. It's 2024 though. Y'all got to pay me something.
We got to get into the bag, okay? It's mama season, they say. So I want to ask you, besides with everything that's going on, do you have a New Year's resolution for yourself?
I don't believe in those, but not like that. You know? I think
It's like setting a goal, though.
Yeah. I like that. Maybe I just don't like to call it a New Year's resolution. But yes, I do set goals at the top of the year. Yes, I like to put it on a board.
Yeah, so you have a vision board.
Yes, and not necessarily always a vision board. I don't always get the time to cut the magazines and stuff, but I do have like a dry erase board in my room, and so I keep it jotted down. When I say Leah writes, I writes. Okay,
she writes. I write. So that means you the type of person like me that write down her bills every day and still got to
planners. Yeah, all that.
I'm the planner person. I gotta go to Target and get the right planner. The planner that it's just sticky notes all day. It's like a constant reminder. Do you have any affirmations that you use for yourself every day? Do you get up in the morning and say something that
me and my son do? I do it with my son first, and then I do mine. We always, he has his own set, of course. I'm always telling myself I'm beautiful, I'm hardworking, I got this, I can do this. Those are like the simple, Then if I want to get deep, like maybe if I'm going through something, then I'll go deeper, But we'll just say right there that I'm beautiful, I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it like simple like that.
Okay, so I got this topic, and it's our last conversation of today.
Okay.
And this topic been sticking with me really for a long time, and I wanted to talk to someone that I think will be open about it. Okay, the transition between life and like reality vs non-reality, and I'm meaning like music is reality, it's reality, but it's not the reality of every day you live. Like every day is not. It's music in you, but you have to cope every day, live every day, do things every day. How do you do reality vs the other side, like of living? Because life be lifing.
Life is like lifing.
Something happened to your brother.
Yes.
You have a child. You have to still go to school. You have to still stay headstrong regardless. Without music.
Yeah. For me, I smoke weed. No. But
girl, I get too sleepy with that. That's why I can't do it.
I mean, I do, but no, for me, I think I find a way to just incorporate the life shit and the music shit together. You know what I'm saying? So it's just really all one life I'm living. Like, even when it comes to like, I have such a great support system with my kid. Like, when I'm going to the studio, but they've even watched me bring him to the studio though. He's been there with us before, you know? So, but I have a team that has been open and welcoming to my family, coming in and not minding like, me bringing that part of my life into the music. So I'm grateful for that. Cause you want to also find a team is so important. I have no idea. I love my team. A team is important, man.
You need one though.
This is my first time having a solid team though behind me. Like, prior to being with Drastic Measures, TG Tubbs, J Real, Raymundo, everybody out there, shout out is Drastic Measures. You feel me? Prior to that, it was just me and mom. Me and my mom was just, promoting me, promoting myself, and then after meeting TG and the squad, man, that just elevated my work ethic even more. Like, I already was a beast, but just knowing that I have and they're all men. I'm like the only female. No,
sometimes that's good, but we ain't even gonna get on that.
Right, we don't need none of all that. Shout out that the wives and all that great stuff. But
I think sometimes you do need that though. You need
a balance.
Men are kind of like.
But to be honest though, sis, I'm gonna be honest. I've always been the girl who has a lot of homeboys.
I can see that.
So I don't care to have,
because you don't have the spirit of I want anything out of you, and not saying all women do. I don't want nothing from you. I just do the job. We do this.
Be yourself. Do your thing. Yeah, I'm not judging nobody.
I like you. We like each other. We cool.
Right.
Let's get it done.
Right. So but a team is important, and having them, they have made it so easy for me to involve, my kid, or if my mom want to step in, or and I just, like I said, I find a way to just mesh it all together. I write a lot, like I said, keeping a planner, keeping a journal, just knowing even my son plays football. He has so many activities, drumming. I have to somehow work my schedule into his schedule and make it work, because we got goals and we want to accomplish them, okay? We got to accomplish our goals. That's what we're doing.
I like that you're accomplishing everything. What is the last thing you wrote?
Last thing I wrote, I just sang it for Tubbs, actually. It's a new beat produced by Laustro. Coming soon.
So we're going to wait on that. We're going to wait on that.
We're going to wait on that. This is a new one. We just got a verse.
Just a verse? Is it any advice you can give women out there that's into music right now, that's trying to get into this field, that don't know how to do it, where to start? I know social media is one of those things, but what is some tips or tools you could give to women that's trying?
Never stop. Don't you ever stop. Don't never give up. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do, because you can do. Any and everything you have set your mind to and what it is that you think you want to do or dream of, you can do. This guy is a prime example. I was 13 when this guy was trying to sell me his mixtape. And this guy, I'm saying, is Nipsey Hussle. He showed us in the Crenshaw district what it took to start from the bottom. Hustle hard work, dedication, determination, all that. And look at where you could get. It's possible.
Yes.
So do not stop, ladies and fellas.
Have you ever felt like giving up?
Yes. When I was pregnant with my son, I thought I was quitting music. So I tried it. I gave birth to my kid. In my head, I was like, I have to go get a 9-to-5. I was like, ain't no way I'm going to be able to do music. So I decided to go to pharmacy technician school. Spent 2 weeks in pharmacy technician school. I remember the last day I looked to my right, I looked to my left, and I looked at that fucking board. I was like, what the fuck am I doing here? And I never came back, and I went hard with my music. And look at where I'm at now.
I love that. Go, girl. I'm proud of you. Yep. Is it anything you're proud of most definitely besides music and your kids?
Yes.
Are you proud of anything like growth?
Yes.
Anything like that?
I would have to say my vocal ability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm so proud of my vocal, the growth in my vocals. I have a very soft tone. But I make a statement. I'm not a belter. I feel like if I study, because they know in the studio I'm always challenging myself. Like, I don't care if I crack. At least I tried it, and I'm going to keep going until we get it. Or we're going to figure some way out, but it's still going to be powerful.
Yes.
And so my vocal ability has definitely grown. My aunt also, she had complimented me. Like, she's always like, Lily, your voice is just...
It's getting better.
Like, they can't believe it. And I listen to myself. I literally just played some of my early shit, like when I was 17. Girl, I'm like, what?
You gotta listen to the old stuff. The old stuff be making you feel like
this, dude. Distortion in the recording, like just craziness.
The growth in it is different now.
Yeah, it's dope. I love it. The vocal ability. I'm proud of that. Definitely.
Okay, well, let them know where to find you, and also shout out anything you want to shout out.
Yeah, shout out myself, Leah Wrights,
period.
Because I've been putting in work. Okay. I'm here to stay. R&B is alive. It is nowhere near dead, not dying ever. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here to bring y'all them vibes back straight out the Crenshaw district. Shout out to my team. It's Drastic Measures. Everybody over there. I love the bros. Shout out to my son, my mother, my fam. I fuck with all y'all, And rest in peace to my big bro, Malcolm. I miss you. I hope you're proud of your little sister.
Yes.
And... yeah. Shout out to you for having me. This right here is so difficult to get a lot. Like when I say this, I'm saying like us females being able to collaborate and really let each other shine and like we're not forcing it or you're not faking it or we're not, I love this and I appreciate this so much.
I appreciate you. I was
Thank you for having me.
One thing, I was scared to even hit her up because I'm like, she's cool, but I don't know if she cool. So I'm usually not scared to hit people up. It wasn't even nothing you did. I'm just one of those people like I'm big. I'm like, she was cool at the event. Is she really cool in person? I don't know you outside of work.
Yeah.
So I wanted to know you outside of work. And you're super dope, super cool. And I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. Likewise.
Okay.
All righty.
And that was an episode of your girl G9, G Vibes Podcast with Leah. Right.
Oh, and I didn't even say my Instagram, did I?
Oh, damn, you did.
You guys can follow me at Leah Wrights. That's LeahWrites. And that's on all platforms. You're always going to find me, Leah Wrights.
I love that. I like the name. I love her. And y'all go keep checking her out. Bye, y'all. All right.
That was